We decided to work with Microsoft because of the breadth and depth of experience that they could bring to Endjin. The customers they could introduce us to, the richness of the technology stack, the support that they could provide to help bootstrap the business in tools and technology and free Azure consumption, and the ability to help us think about our intellectual property and how to take it to market and monetize it. So when we started the company in 2010, our biggest concern was money, as with every startup, and we needed to try and bootstrap a business. And so the first thing that we looked at was BizSpark, because obviously it gave us free development tools and access to Azure, which is where we thought we would start building products and services.
One of the benefits for us from working with Microsoft right from the beginning was they actually introduced us to our first customer. They've gone on to become one of the largest consumers of Azure in the world and are still our customer now 7 years down the line.
Microsoft provided so much support to us when we started, from marketing expertise to understanding the Microsoft ecosystem, to understanding how to talk to customers and figure out what problems it is they were trying to solve, to understanding how we could build IP and sell it, to better understanding how we could commercially run the business.
So in the early days, BizSpark basically allowed us to enable a development team through free developer tooling like Visual Studio, but also free Azure credits allowed us to start playing with some of the newer platform services in Azure without any risk. But really, BizSpark was just the beginning, and since then we've gone on to become Microsoft Gold Partners, which is essentially a much larger version of BizSpark. We get way more benefits now in terms of more Azure credits, but also access to product teams. We work very closely with the product teams on the work we do internally and also with our clients. We talk to the guys in Redmond quite often, and whenever they're over in the UK, they come and spend time with us to hear our experiences of working with the Microsoft products and technologies, which allows us to shape the direction of some of those technologies that we're using with our clients. We've also worked with Microsoft in a number of other ways. We work closely with the customer advocacy team to help tell the stories of our customers. And we have worked with the Microsoft legal team to help get some of our financial services organisations into Azure and negotiate things like FCA approval.
We've managed to uncover so many different opportunities with our partnership with Microsoft around new customers, new segments, new channels, new tools and services that we can then monetize, ways of taking our IP and bringing it to market, ways of marketing to customers that we had no idea that existed, and building partnerships with other Microsoft partners. So it's not just about selling to customers, you can also sell to partners who can then sell to their customers.
I'd absolutely recommend that startups work with Microsoft. We wouldn't be who we are without their tools and technology.
I'd absolutely recommend that startups work with Microsoft. In fact, I'm a Microsoft Accelerator mentor to try and actually help that happen. So now that we're 7 years further down the journey of being a startup, we're now trying to pay back all of the kind of support that we've been given to other startups who are at the beginning of their journey.
But there's two key messages I guess that I kind of want to say. The first one is that starting a business isn't just about building the technology solution. There's a whole lot more to it. For example, setting up internal business processes, and Microsoft can help you with that with things like Office 365. But also things like telling your success stories to your customers. And finally, providing a sales channel to help you sell your products and services. The other message is that BizSpark is really just the beginning, and if you are serious about kind of using Microsoft tools and technologies, there's a whole partnership program off the back of that that really means the benefits you get will continue to grow as your business grows.
If you're a startup and you're not already working with Microsoft, I'd strongly recommend getting in contact with the BizSpark team.